Good to have you with us on LedgerLife. Just a few more hours to go until the next demo from Dfinity with a spotlight on Caffeine. It's going to be an exciting time in San Francisco. Wish I was there. I missed the Zurich event and now I'm missing the Frisco one too. Well, there is always a next time. Fingers crossed, Caffeine has a rocking start. Now, let's get into today's stories. The great thing about ICP is there's always something new happening. Honestly, I sometimes don't even have enough time to cover all the projects. Just glancing at the ecosystem stats, there are over 360 dApps currently live on ICP. That's massive. Anyway, cutting the chatter and jumping into today's updates. We have got news on AI tools, Bitcoin bridges, content sync, hands on coding, and fresh takes on app development. Quick reminder, if you find these updates useful, you can support the channel via the donation wallet linked in the description. Let's start with Querio, a project that just landed a grant from the Dfinity Foundation. The team behind Querio plans to build AI-powered tools that focus on security and governance for the internet computer. While many AI projects chase content creation or automation, Quirio is heading down a different path, using AI to give both developers and the community better visibility over proposals and code changes on the network. The core of their plan is an AI agent designed to review proposals sent to the Network Nervous System or NNS, that's the governance backbone of the Internet computer. This agent will analyze proposals, audit linked code, and publish reports directly on-chain. Those reports will be open to the community, giving everyone a clearer view of what's happening with the updates and decisions shaping the network. Querio's also adding open chat integration. So if you are plugged into open chat, you will get real-time updates when a proposal gets reviewed or when a report goes live. That means users stay in the loop without relying on outside platforms. What's interesting here is that this grant places Quirio in a growing group of AI-focused projects backed by Dfinity, all aiming to bring meaningful AI applications to the internet computer. Governance and oversight aren't usually the headline-grabbing parts of Web3, but they are critical as networks mature. Quirio says its tools will aim to keep security and privacy front and center while improving access to information. It's trying to build AI tools that support decentralized governance without taking control away from the community itself. The big idea is simple: combine auditing, reporting, and timely notifications to make governance easier to follow and more transparent for both developers and token holders. The rise of AI inside decentralized networks is still evolving, but Quirio looks set on helping AI find its place in a community driven ecosystem. Now over to Infernal Finance, where Levan and his team have just launched the Infernal Lightning Bridge. This tool links the Bitcoin Lightning Network with the internet computer, giving users a way to move Bitcoin into the IC ecosystem within seconds. Low fees, a smooth interface, and a three-step process that couldn't be simpler. Here is how it works. You generate a Lightning invoice, pay it, and your Bitcoin arrives as CKBTC in your internet computer wallet, often in just a few seconds. The aim is to fix what's long been a pain point for Bitcoin users trying to access the internet computer ecosystem. Until now, routes into IC with BTC have felt clunky or overly complex. Levan said that with CK Boost, another project he is working on, still waiting for release, there was a gap that needed filling right now. The bridge avoids the usual mess of exchanges and complicated transfer steps. It trims the process down to three actions and relies on the Lightning Network speed and efficiency. The result is quick transfers with minimal fees compared to regular Bitcoin transactions. Infernal isn't stopping there. The team plans to add a feature that will let users move their CKBTC back out through Lightning, basically a smooth way to withdraw when needed. A deposit tracker is also in the works, giving users a way to monitor transaction statuses in real time. On top of that, they are planning a public dashboard showing volume stats and network activity. You can try the live product at lightning.infernal.finance. It's open to anyone, and while it might not grab headlines like some trendier projects, it quietly solves a real problem. Sometimes it's these behind the scenes tools that end up making the biggest difference for users who just want things to work. Next up is Subhub, which has rolled out RSS feed syncing for content creators and marketers. This new feature lets you sync your post from platforms like X and Medium straight into Web3 inboxes with just a click. No more fighting algorithms or hoping your content survives the platform filters. Subhub's idea is to offer a way for projects to connect directly with their communities through wallet connected messaging. The process is simple. You link your X or Medium account under social links in Subhub settings. Then, inside the Content Sync tab, you hit Synchronize and your latest posts show up in Sync history, ready for you to check before sending. It's a handy tool for teams already using Medium for longer reads or X for short updates. No need to rewrite content or tweak formats, though Subhub does suggest reviewing posts, especially those with complex medium layouts, before you hit send. The platform says it will keep improving how it handles formatting. To prevent spamming, Subhub's placed a daily cap of one automated sync post per project. The goal is quality engagement, not message overload. For Web3 marketers, this reinforces a key shift away from traditional digital channels. In Web2, algorithms decide your reach. In Web3, you talk directly to your community with no middlemen. Subhub is trying to make that as seamless as possible. Subhub's growth numbers are worth a mention too. They have seen over 10 million messages sent and brought more than 550 projects on board. About 50 of those have crossed the 100K subscriber mark, while another 100 have over 50,000 subscribers. Most of this has come from the visibility projects get in Subhub's subscription center and from the quality of campaigns creators are running. If you are already using Medium or X, this RSS sync feature could make your life easier. The feature is live now on Subhub's latest version. You activate it, sync your post, and send them out wallet first and fully automated. Fourth on the list is Juno, where founder David Dal Busco took a break from the usual coding playbook for a hands-on live session. His goal is to build a kids event manager app from scratch using React, Tailwind, data store, and serverless functions, all while walking through the process in real time. The app was kept simple. It featured a colorful design, straightforward navigation, event listings, and a form to create new events. Some ideas like adding balloons for decoration didn't make the final version after testing showed they didn't quite work. Dal Busco didn't shy away from sharing the bumps along the way, especially when working with AI assisted tools like Cursor. Sometimes the AI was helpful. Sometimes it threw up odd suggestions, particularly with design tweaks and color contrast. Rather than seeing those moments as failures, Dal Busco treated them as part of the creative process. Even setting up Juno came with a few hiccups like outdated guides and inconsistent templates. Dal Busco called these out during the session, underlining how crucial good documentation is, even when you are the founder of the platform. Those insights are expected to help shape future updates to Juno's guides and AI generated docs. One smart feature added during the session was a serverless function that stops users from deleting past events. It's a simple feature but useful, and it took a bit of trial and error to get right. The session doubled as a reminder that while AI tools are great for support, they don't replace hands on oversight. Dal Busco closed out by encouraging other developers to experiment with Juno, try out AI tools, and share feedback. The message was clear. Coding works best when you are open to tweaking, testing, and letting curiosity lead the way. The Kids Event Manager is now part of Juno's updated example projects with guides for both REST and TypeScript builds. The project shows that coding, whether solo or with AI, works best when you are willing to adapt and keep experimenting. Finally, Dominic Williams stirred conversation on social media with his thoughts on what he calls the self-writing internet. He laid out three ideas. App creation should feel like a natural language conversation. Apps should update without risking backend data, and they should be secure, resilient, and sovereign. These ideas aren't completely new, but they tap into the direction the internet computer has been moving toward. Making app development easier through AI assisted coding could shift things toward describing goals instead of writing lines of code. Keeping backend data safe from app updates could cut down on developer headaches. And the emphasis on sovereignty lines up with ICP's original vision of building decentralized, robust applications. Josh Drake from Dfinity also joined the conversation, showcasing Caffeine. It's a tool for browser game creation. Williams hinted that while quick vibe coding works for simple games, Caffeine could help projects go further, maybe even into the Web3 esport space. Whether Caffeine can bridge that gap is still up for debate, but tools like this do show that developers have options beyond traditional web apps. Williams' post felt like a mix of reflection and challenge to the community, asking if the current tools are enough to meet rising expectations around creativity, control, and security. As Web3 attracts builders from different fields, this push for open development environments isn't likely to fade anytime soon. That's it for today's episode. Check out all the project links in the description below. And as always, we appreciate your support for the channel. See you next time on Ledger Life.